Welcome to another episode of Tech Unplugged. Today, we're diving into a unique intersection of technology and everyday tools that you probably use every day, specifically how a Google spreadsheet can help you control your Kubernetes cluster. Yes, you heard that right. Imagine managing your complex Kubernetes environment right from your favorite spreadsheet. Sounds like sci-fi, but it's the reality with a fascinating tool called xlskubectl. So what is xlskubectl? Well, it's essentially a bridge that integrates Google Spreadsheet with Kubernetes. For those who might not know, Kubernetes is a powerful platform for managing containerized applications across a cluster of machines. But here's the kicker. It's not the most user-friendly tool out there, especially if you're not super into coding or command lines. That's where xlskubectl comes in, allowing you to track your cluster operations as if you were simply updating a budget. Now, picture this. You're in your usual finance spreadsheet, tracking expenses. Then one moment, you decide to check in on your Kubernetes cluster. Instead of jumping to a command line, you tweak a few numbers in the same spreadsheet. It's a pretty wild concept, right? But what does that look like in practice? To set up your xlskubectl bridge, you simply start with the command kubectl proxy-www, and soon enough, you're serving up on a local server. You can then open a web page that walks you through creating the credentials needed to connect to your Google spreadsheet. It's accessible, it's visual, and dare I say it, it's almost fun. Now let's reflect on what someone really thinks about this. They might ask, what? Why on earth would I want to control Kubernetes through a spreadsheet? Well, one of the standout quotes from the project sums it up perfectly. They were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should. This idea of merging tools is all about making the tech more approachable, right? And speaking of approachability, I can totally see how using a spreadsheet could make Kubernetes feel less intimidating for newcomers. But of course, it's essential to consider if this solution is production ready. According to the creators of xlskubectl, they're still seeking funding to develop this into a more robust tool. The ultimate goal is to replace that often complex YAML configuration with something simpler, spreadsheets. It's a bold mission, and one that's especially intriguing given the ongoing challenges many teams face with Kubernetes configurations. So in our journey through tech today, we've explored how xlskubectl could revolutionize the way we interact with Kubernetes, making it more user-friendly and efficient, all while keeping it grounded in something we use every day. As we wrap up, let's ponder this. If you could control any technology or process in your life through a simple, familiar interface, what would it be? That's a thought to take with you as you navigate your digital world. Thanks for tuning in today, and until next time, keep exploring the boundaries of tech and innovation.